Good morning. Welcome to day 11 of hashtag live at 7:55. I am Mitch Taylor, and thank you for joining me here. It was -2 this morning when I woke up here today, December 15th of 2016. Today on live at 7:55, we're going to talk about, good morning, Casey. We're going to talk about probably the most underutilized tool that you have in your repertoire as a DJ. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Michael. Probably the most underutilized tool you have as a DJ is something, believe it or not, you're already doing as a DJ. You do it very well, probably in most cases. Good morning, James. Good morning, Michael. And you probably do it very well because you segue all the time. You mix from song to song all the time. You beat mix. Good morning, Joe. You scratch. Whatever it is, you're creating a segue from one song to the other. But I want you to think bigger and think about your event as a whole. And the reality is you are not only segueing music, but you're transitioning moments. I posted a video on showcasing your talents as a master of ceremonies, Jim Collins group, and it got a lot of love. And it was simply just a transition from after the toast and before dinner. And I brought people back to why they are there. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, John. And I want to encourage you to do the same in regards to your transitions. Good morning, Jonathan. Each moment you have, you are going to have a transition in and out of it. So this morning, I wanted to take just a little bit of time and kind of cover the 6 steps of those transitions. This knowledge is all different knowledge that I've gleaned over the years from my trainings with Mark, with Bill, with other entities that I've been a part of. So I'm just kind of giving you a really, 50,000 foot overview before digging into the actual meat of the content, but giving you a 50,000 foot overview here today and hashtag live at 7:55. So the first thing you want to look at for transitions and how do you structure a transition is, okay, what happened? Something's happening or something did occur before what you're about to do. So what was it? What happened? It was cocktail hour, or it was toast, or it was whatever it was, right? So next is what's going to happen. So what's going to happen? You got to decide, okay, what's going to happen next? Okay, we're going to do toast, or we're going to do dinner, or we're going to do whatever it might be. Step 3, so step 1 is what happened. Step 2 is what's going to happen. Step 3, what do you need to do to make that happen? This is very important because just like in a play, you want to make sure that everything is all set. The staging is all set. You opening the microphone is like the curtain drawing on the play. Action. So you have to make sure that everything is set. So what do you need to do to make that next moment or transition happen is step number 3. Step number 4, you got to make it happen. Dude, that's on you. Showtime. Lights are on. Cameras on. Mics open. Let's rock and roll this, okay? So the step 4 is make it happen. Once you finally have prepared and what you need to do to make it happen, you make it happen. Step 4. Step 5 is something that, frankly, I don't see a lot of people do, including myself. I catch myself not doing this too. Stay in what's happening. Stay in what's happening. Because the reality is, if you tune out, someone always has their eyes on you. I coached a DJ once down in Metro Detroit, and the party wasn't going so great, not a lot of dancers, and we were watching back his video footage from the event to critique him. And at one point, he looks at his watch and goes, except he didn't stop at what the... And we caught it on camera. True story, not kidding. So stay in the moment of what's happening, because if you stay in the moment of what's happening, your guests take their cues from you, from the wedding party, from the guests of honor. So stay in the moment of what's happening. And finally, step number 6 for transitions is to move on to what's about to happen next. And you complete the cycle all over again. What's happened? Okay? What's going to happen? What do you need to do to make that happen? Make it happen. Stay in what's happening, and then move on to what's about to happen next. So 6 steps for transitions here this morning on hashtag live at 7:55. Again, if you want to dig deep into some of these transitions and how to effectively produce transitions, I would strongly recommend taking a Bill Herman, the Entertainment Experience workshop, a Marbecca Method workshop, take some improv classes, some training, whatever you can do to make it happen. See what I did there? Hashtag live at 7:55. Check me out at tailoredsales.com. My Facebook page is Tailored Sales for You. Or you can hop on over and check out creatingconnections.biz, the podcast of Vicky Musney. Love to see you coming up at Mobile Beat Las Vegas. We'll be at a deep dive workshop on Thursday if you want to dive deep into the sales process with us and actually sit in and ride along on an actual sales meeting. We have that opportunity for you. You can go to deepdivemblv.eventbrite.com to get your tickets. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for live at 7:55. Bye-bye.